Hey there, EPCOR members. Last month, I had the privilege of driving up to Cleveland to speak at the Federal Reserve's Pay Forth Payments Roundtable on fraud trends and mitigation strategies. In preparing for that presentation, that digging deep into some of the most recent fraud studies and reflecting back on conversations that many of us have had at industry conferences and events throughout the past year. One common theme in all of those conversations, no surprise, is fraud. Fraud is rampant and it's hitting us from all angles. We're really facing this weird double whammy where we've got the resurgence of old school check fraud happening, and at the same time, we're seeing a massive spike in electronic payments fraud. And with instant payments, that speed that we love means the money is gone before we can even finish our morning coffee. The reports I'm reading confirm what you're seeing in your branches every day. Fraud is escalating. AI is amplifying attacks, and traditional controls, unfortunately, just aren't cutting it anymore. But we can't ignore the classics. Data and member feedback both point to check fraud being as invasive as ever. So I want to share kind of the Cliff Notes version of what I shared with the folks up in Cleveland at the roundtable and what it means for your institution. Here's the reality. According to Alloy's 2026 State of Fraud Report, 67% of financial institutions are reporting an increase in fraud events, and 91% are seeing more crimes powered by AI. It's like the bad guys got a major tech upgrade while we were all sleeping. The 2025 AFP Payments Fraud and Control Study shows that 79% of organizations experienced payment fraud attempts in 2024. And the biggest headache, business email compromise at 63% is still the leading threat. Recovery is getting harder too. Only 22% of organizations recovered the majority of their funds in 2024. And that's a huge drop from 41% just the year before. The most wanted list right now, synthetic identity fraud, making up people who just don't exist. 2, account takeover, the I'm not actually who I say I am move. And 3, authorized push payment scams, tricking good people into sending bad payments. And these attacks aren't just digital problems. They're hitting our mobile applications, our call centers, and even our branches. It's really a sophisticated omni-channel operation. According to Javelin's Keeping Up with the Most Dangerous Fraud Trends of 2026 report, the new faces of fraud are money mule networks, where criminals recruit folks through social media and work from home scams, agentic bots, where you have AI-driven bots that act like real customers making purchases, and phantom hacker scams. This is multi-layered schemes where they pose as tech support, then your institution, and possibly even the government. And these aren't just what-if scenarios. These are actually happening here in the Midwest in our communities right now. And the fraud losses are staggering. Alloy reports 22% of institutions lost over $5 million last year. But the bigger cost, trust. And trust is the foundation of everything that we do. If our account holders don't feel safe, nothing else really matters. And I have to mention the darn check again. Despite everything nowadays seeming to be digital, checks are like that one pair of shoes that you just can't throw away. The AFP study shows 63% of organizations still faced check fraud in 2024 because 91% of businesses are still using them. They're the preferred method of payments for so many small to medium-sized businesses and some consumer segments as well. So, what can you do? Let's take a look. Invest in identity solutions. We need unified verification across every channel, so no more silos here. Adopt AI-powered detection. Fight fire with fire. Let the predictive model spot risk before the money actually moves. Enhance real-time monitoring. Layer your MFA, device verification, and your behavioral analytics together. Educate your consumers. Awareness is such a powerful defense against scams. Break down those silos. Get your fraud and your AML teams together to collaborate. Shared intelligence is a game changer. Fraud prevention isn't just a compliance chore either. It's actually a growth engine. Alloy found 92% of financial leaders say strong fraud controls helped grow their business, and 71% report a positive ROI on these investments. When you invest in identity solutions and AI-powered detection, you're not only reducing risk, you're unlocking faster approvals, better customer member experiences, and the confidence to offer innovative products like instant payments. EPCOR is here to help you navigate all of this. Together, we can protect account holders and fight back against fraud. Thanks for joining me today. And as always, if you need any support at all, reach out to EPCOR. We're in this together. Take care, everybody.